Hi, my name is Trevor Block. I'm the CEO and founder of T-Rev Repair. I was born really with a mechanical sense, and my dad helped me a lot, my grandpa helped me a lot, Jack helped me a lot, and that really helped me get to want to learn more, learning more by myself, reading the manuals, reading the papers, going on the forums, reading the forums, really just looking into detail on what I wanted to learn and specialized in it. And my mom pushed me to apply for a grant through the FFA for ag mechanics, and then that's how I ended up with everything I got in here. And that really got my feet off the ground, got me started. Me starting my own business has kind of been a natural thing for me. I was probably 6-7 years old. I took my mom's phone every time that we would go to Tractor Supply, and I'd get some Matchbox cars, and I'd go home and I'd modify them, and I'd put loaders on tractors that weren't supposed to be there, and I'd lift the trucks and I'd tear them all apart. I ended up taking my mom's phone every time that she'd fall asleep, and I made my own Instagram account, and I would sell them on the Instagram and ship them out through eBay. I worked for Jack Link and on tractor repairs on large engines and heavy diesel equipment, and I worked for Small Engine Tech, and he was a good mechanic. And I told myself, well, I'm great with people, I can do this myself. And I learned from him, and I kind of got to give him thanks for helping me. Probably last year, September. And ever since the COVID hit, it gave me time alone in the shop to really get to do more, bring in more jobs, bring in more revenue, get more jobs out, get the people what they wanted done. I first started out, I had a very small 26-inch Craftsman toolbox with the bare minimum of tools in it. And I ended up receiving that grant through the FFA. I started branching out, getting more tools, and I found one of my best friends now, Dustin, and he is my Milwaukee dealer, and he's been a huge help to me getting me started, getting me going. I couldn't thank him enough for all the help that he's given me. I really ended up, started out with probably 2 wrench sets, a socket set, and 2 ratchets, and now I've been able to branch out, get more tools, get more specialty tools. My mom hated it, me buying all these tools, and she'd really get mad when I spend my whole paycheck on them. So I ended up making a deal with her where I'd put half into tools and half into the bank account, and that kind of slowed down my spending a lot after buying all this. And I ended up with a 52-inch toolbox full of tools. I still can't say I got everything that I need, but I do have enough to be dangerous with. This is my screwdriver drawer. I have screwdrivers, Allen wrenches here. I keep my bits and like Loctite, anti-seize, my grease, some electrical connections here. My wrench drawer. That's not all my wrenches. And this is my paperwork drawer. So this extends. I put my laptop on here and fill out my invoices. I keep paperwork in here for tractor cabs, invoices, anything I really need, receipts. Here I keep my sockets and my ratchets, my breaker bar. Let's see. Down here I keep my small impact, my small 3/8 impact. I use that a lot. I keep my drill. I keep my 1/4-inch impact. I keep this drawer. I got the 3/4 drive, cleaning brushes, parts catalog that's too big to fit in the other drawer. This drawer, I usually just keep my grinder, my respirator, some sanders, stuff like that. And let's see what's in this one. Sandpaper, clean up gasket surfaces, all my grinding discs for cleaning up gasket surfaces or anything like that. Usually write down what do I have in, what does it need to do, and down here I usually keep how many hours I got onto them. Here I got my chemical shelf. I always keep usually a case. I run out really fast of oil, penetrating spray, carb cleaner, various paints and whatnot. I've already known a lot of people, and a lot of people know me, and a lot of people are looking for something that maybe they got sitting back here that, oh, I'd like to use that, but it's broken. Everybody just brings it over. All my repeat customers, I thank you a lot. Everyone that supports me, everyone that has work done, so far no complaints. Everybody's been happy. I'd like to keep it that way. I like to continue to give good service and keep people happy. One of the biggest challenges I've faced is managing my money. I'm very good at spending the money I make on numerous things that I own, and a lot of it does go back into the business, and whatever I have left, I either save for parts for the next job I got coming in, or else it goes into my truck restoration or my quad. And sometimes, it gets tough getting parts, especially through the whole COVID-19 shutdown. Sometimes parts take too long. Really face-to-face with customers gets hard sometimes. I plan on getting married, getting my own place with a bigger shop, so I'm taking over my dad's shop now. And he built this 2 years ago, and he's got his Jeep and his toolbox in here. Everything else is mine. So I'd like to kind of be able to, I love to support my own family, love to have my own place, and kind of branch out more into painting side of equipment. I love to paint, I love to do auto body, and I love to work on small engines, large engines, anything I can tinker with. And I'd like to, paint big front end loaders, paint tractors, paint everything. It's always been kind of a dream for me, and this is kind of helping to make it come true. I'd like to thank Jack Link for really being a great mentor for me, my mom and dad for letting me use their brand new pole barn. I'd like to thank all my parts suppliers and everyone that helps me get parts fast, easy, get what I need. I'd like to thank Dustin Lightfoot for getting me, all my tools, and every single one of my customers has really helped me along the way. I have to thank all of you for helping me chase my dreams and really get it going.